Mrs. Crime, Mr. Wade, bringing you the stories. Stay tuned for a lot more.
According to the New York Times, Gregory Edward Jacobs, otherwise known as Shock G, was found dead at a hotel in Tampa, Florida on April 22nd. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office confirmed the rapper's death to the newspaper, but did not reveal a cause of death. A source close to Jacobs.
Today's unfortunate story is about Gregory Edward Jacobs. He was born August 25th in the year of 1963. Better known professionally as Shock G and by his alter ego Humpty Hump, was an American rapper and musician who was best known as the lead vocalist of the hip hop group Digital Underground. He was responsible for Digital Underground's The Humpty Hump Dance, Tupac's Breakthrough, I Can't Get Around, and co-producer of Tupac's debut album, Tupacalypse Now. Gregory Edward Jacobs. His maternal grandfather was a Hasidic Jew. He spent most of his childhood moving around the East Coast with his family, eventually settling in Tampa, Florida. As a drummer, he won the 1978 Most Talented Trophy at Greco Junior High School. As a result of his parents' divorce, he relocated to Queens, New York. There, he traded his drums in for a set of turntables upon discovering and marveling over hip-hop music, while the art form was still in an underground developmental stage. He was mentored in the craft by his cousin Renee Negron, also known as DJ Scratch, and their close friend Sean Trone, also known as MC Shy, T of the parody rap group No Face, who suggested Greg use the name Shaw G. Jacobs liked the idea, but mistakenly told his friends in Shock G, I began using that name instead. After returning to Tampa, less than 2 years later, he dropped out of Chamberlain High School to form Master Blasters, a mobile DJ crew which featured 3 DJs and 4 MCs at its height. They performed at parties and for crowds at riverfront parks, outdoor Sunday gatherings, eventually capturing the interest of Tony Stone, a program director of WTMP Radio, which was the city's primary R&B station. Stone offered Jacobs, who was 16 at the time, a job DJing on air, and for a short time as Gregory Racker, he was the youngest radio personality in Central Florida with a regular time slot. After being fired for playing the 15-minute long album version of Non-Just Knee Drop and Funkadelic in a 5-minute time slot, and also at the time lessons his father escalated, Jacobs found himself backpacking the United States for a few years, drifting through odd jobs and getting into petty criminal adventures. It was during this excursion that his focus switched from DJing to keyboarding playing, and while utilizing piano practice rooms at music stores and colleges around the country, he effectively taught himself to play the piano. Deciding to pursue music seriously, he returned home, obtained a diploma, and began attending Hillsborough Community College, where he studied music theory under Jim Berg and piano under Patricia J. Trice. It was there at HCC that he met and formed a bond with Kenneth Waters, and the two began performing together under various names, including The Chill Factor, and also the Four Horsemen, which included MC Scooby D and the MD Dazzling Doc P, who had recently moved to Tampa from the Bronx. In the year of 1985, after 2 years of producing local artists for hire, playing solo piano gigs around town, performing with Waters, and being a keyboardist in Warren Allen Brooks' band, Jacobs and his aspiring actress girlfriend, Davita Watts, eloped to Los Angeles in search of a greater opportunity. There he played keyboards in Kenny McLeod's pump funk band Onyx before leaving Los Angeles and arriving in San Francisco Bay Area, where he found work in the Oakland music store and where his group Digital Underground would form New Year's later. After relocating to Oakland, California, Shock G formed Digital Underground along with Chop Master J and Kenneth Waters, also known as Kenny K. After around 15 months of unsuccessful negotiations with various small record companies, in the year of 1988, the trio released a 12-inch single on Macola Records. It featured Your Life's a Cartoon as the A-side and Underwater Rhymes as the B-side. Both songs were penned, produced, and performed by Jacobs, who sketched the cartoonish cover illustrations. The record included the logo for Digital Underground's startup label TNT, as well as Macolo's logo TNT. Was founded by Tupac Shakur's management CEO Altron Gregory. In the year 1989, the group signed with Tommy Boy Records and released Do What You Like, receiving minimal radio airplay but became an underground hit. Its video was more successful, reaching number 40 on the MTV's Top 100 Videos of the Year. Do What You Like paved the way for Digital Underground's debut album, Sex Packets, and the highest charting song of their career, The Humpty Dance, both released in the year of 1990, and both achieving platinum sales certifications by the RIAA. The later was rapped by Humpty Hump, the most flamboyant of Shock G's several alter egos. By that time, Digital Underground had expanded significantly with DJ Fuzz, Money B, and Scoomy Scoob joining the group, and with the Ramon Pee Wee Goody and Tupac Shakur joining the group in the year of 1991.
Around, you recognize this sound, well it's the underground. You know that we're down with what you like, with what you like.
Mr. Jacobs performed under many aliases he developed over his career, resulting in characters that were maintained with such reality that they were believed to be separate people by both fans and industry insiders. While he rapped in his normal voice as Shock G as Humpty Hump, he adopted a more nasal sound as part of his character's exaggerated buffoon persona that included garish clothes and grouchy glasses. A fictional biography was included in Digital Underground's press kit, stating that Humpty Hump's real name was Edward Ellington Humphrey III, and he wore the grouchy glasses after burning his nose in a deep fryer accident. Jacobs made public appearances as one person or the other, but at live shows and video shoots, he would use a stand-in or camera tricks to maintain the illusion. Jacobs sometimes performed as other characters, including MC Blowfish, Icy Mike, The Computer Woman, Butterfly, and Peanut Hakeem.
Stop what you're doing, cause I'm about to ruin the image and the style that you're used to.
Shock G's TV appearances included Showtime at the Apollo in the year 1992 and several Arsenio Hall show performances between 1980 and the year of 1994, and several live MTV performances, including MTV Spring Break in 1990 in Daytona Beach, Yo MTV Raps performing live with Ed Lover and Dr. Dre in the year 1991, and Club MTV with Downtown Judy Brown in the year of 1992, and MTV Jams in the year 1994. In addition to work with Digital Underground, Shock G found moderate success as a solo artist and music producer. In the year of 1993, Shock G produced Tupac Shakur's breakthrough platinum single, I Get Around, as well as guest starred on a single and music video as well, and went on to produce Tupac's So Many Tears from his multi-album 1995 album, Me Against the World. Tupac's first published work was while still a member of the Digital Underground when he appeared on the 1991 song and video Same Song, which also appeared in the Chevy Chase movie Dan Aykroyd, Demi Moore, the film Nothing But Trouble. Shock co-produced Tupac's debut album, Tupacalypse Now. Shock G appeared as a producer and guest artist on fellow Oakland-based rap group The Loonies' platinum debut release, Operation Stakoya, in 1995. He also appeared as a guest MC in the I Got 5 on It Babe Bottles remix and video.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop. We chocolate crossover. Yeah, we chocolate crossover.
In the year of 1996, the Wayans brothers film Don't Be a Menace to South Central While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood features Shock G's song We Got More. The song, which features Oakland rappers Loonies, was used for 3 different scenes in the film, and is featured in 2 different places on the soundtrack, making it the only song to appear twice on one soundtrack. In the year of 1998, Prince included the Shock G-produced Love Sign on his triple CD Crystal Ball album. Shock G has toured and performed on stage with George Clinton and P-Funk, including a guest performance with Clinton at Woodstock the year of 1999. On April 22nd, year of 2021, Jacobs was found dead in a hotel room in Tampa, Florida, at the age of 57. On June 10th, 2021, the Hillsborough County Medical Examiner announced that Shock G's death was caused by an accidental overdose of fentanyl, methamphetamine, and ethanol. Jacobs was interred at Park Lawn Memorial Cemetery in Woodenden, Florida.
Founding member of famed hip hop group Digital Underground, Shock G, will be laid to rest tomorrow. Gregory Jacobs was found dead in a local hotel last Thursday, and many of his former colleagues are now in Tampa ahead of tomorrow's service, and that includes one man who co-founded the iconic 90s group alongside Shock G.
We were like the top group in Oakland at the time. You had Hammer and then Vogue. Too Short didn't really happen yet. He was starting to. He didn't happen globally yet. You know, Humpty Dance threw us out into a world of around the world immediately.
Since Ronald Brooks took the call.
And when I answered the phone, I just heard crying, and they were like, he's gone.
Brooks, known professionally as Money B, received the news that his former colleague Shock G was found dead in a Tampa hotel.
I hope you guys enjoy the unfortunate story of Shock G, aka Gregory Edward Jacobs. I'm Mr. Wade and Mrs. Crime. And once again, we bring it to you.